maybe you got lots of money, but you spent it all on a yacht. You don't have a lot left over for an e-bike. This might just be for you. This is the LikeBike Lander S. Big box. I'm gonna unbox it, show you what's inside. Then I'm gonna take it for a boot around Victoria, show you exactly how it rides, what I like and what I don't like. And yeah, let's get started. Little box up top. Inside we have pedals, tools, a user manual, and a charging brick. Lots of foam. Bubble wrap. One seat. Oops, fuzzled duck. That'll teach me. All right, so we have a 2 amp hour charger, some Allen keys and wrenches, a couple of zip ties and that user manual. So I've pulled it out of the box and it's got lots and lots of zip ties. I'm just gonna undo all that really fast and it should happen like this. Super easy just to put the handlebars on here. One battery, and the battery says 48 volts, 13 amp hours, giving you a total of 624 watt hours. Power switch on the side. Right between the brakes. And if I turn it on here, we have power. Well, that's beautiful. That's it for putting it all together. Pretty straightforward. So the Lander S has huge 4-inch wide tires and suspension at the front. And so what I thought I would do is just take it down some trails, and then at the end of the trail, we have a terrific trestle bridge with all these boards. It's really uncomfortable typically, but I suspect this might actually be okay on that. So anyway, let's take it a whirl, give it a whirl. So, as I said earlier, I thought it would be pretty decent on the bumps. It's really quite comfortable. I found especially going through the trails, that nice big fat tire, that's really nice. I mean, it's 4 inches, it's really chunky, and it takes out all the bumps. Plus, of course, the suspension, that's really nice too. Next up, I'm going to show you something that I've never seen on an e-bike before. And especially for a budget e-bike, I'm kind of blown away that this is even a thing. So I'm going to show you this next. So one of the things I've been really intrigued with, as I just mentioned, was, first of all, I've never seen this on an e-bike before, and that is, it's got cruise control. So I literally hit this button here, and then I can just cruise along. I don't have to pedal, it just sets it at the speed that I want. That is so handy. I found this particularly helpful as I've been doing the review of this recently. I found it really helpful on some of those longer rides where I just I'm kind of tired, I just want to sit here. Now it does have the throttle on the side here is more like a motorcycle throttle, so I can adjust and do it that way. But you know, just keeping your hand there all the time is kind of fatiguing. So having that option of cruise control, I love it. On your outside. One of the things I'm really impressed with this bike is that, well, let me just go through some of the numbers. First of all, 500 watt motor at the back, peaking out just over 700 watts. It's got a 13 amp hour battery in the middle here, super easy to remove, and you can actually, even the seat pops up and you can pull it out there that way. But that's super nice. Kind of to be expected with an e-bike these days to be able to do all that, but it is nice. Also, it's got the key so I can lock it up as well. That's all awesome. But what's even more important with the battery is that it's UL 2849 certified. What does that mean? That means it's safe. You don't have to worry about it. If you live in a city like New York where they've had some e-bike fires, people have been charging up their e-bikes incorrectly, at least this, you know the battery is safe, the whole system is safe. As long as you're using the proper charger, you're gonna have no issues with this particular e-bike. So I'm riding around, I'm really enjoying it. I'm finding the power is just fine. It's not like tons and tons of power. It does have 5 different passenger assist settings, and that's super easy. I'm on 5 right now, and I've been riding around like that, but you can go all the way down to 0, all the way up to 5. and it's giving me a top speed of about 20 miles an hour, at 32 kilometers an hour. I know it says it's got a top speed of 25 miles an hour. I just haven't hit it yet. I'm probably not pedaling fast enough to hit it. Anywho, let me keep on going here, and then the next time I want to do is share with you the lighting. I'm actually, again, something else I'm really impressed with. That's coming up next. As I mentioned, the lights, brake lights, and it's wired in. So as soon as I hit the brake, boom. I know it's a bright sunny day, but even on a bright sunny day, you can tell the brakes are working. Let me show you the front. Separate little light switch here, 4 LEDs, nice and bright. I love that. And it's got a horn, which if you really, really want to frighten the old ladies, that'll do it. What did I like and what didn't I like about the Lander S by LikeBike? Well, what I didn't like, honestly, there wasn't that much I didn't like about it. It was an inexpensive e-bike. You know, maybe the grips could be slightly more premium. Maybe the brakes could be a little more expensive, a little bit bigger. Maybe the power could be more. Maybe the battery could be bigger. But at the end of the day, it's a budget e-bike. And you know what? If you don't have tons and tons of Benjamins lying around to buy an e-bike, this might be a really good fit. What did I like, however? What I really liked was the money. Super, super inexpensive. So inexpensive, in fact, I'm gonna put a link down below so you can go and check it out, because I'm blown away by how few of the Benjamins you need to actually buy this. The UL certification, that's amazing. Super extra, I love that. Especially for a budget e-bike, I wasn't expecting that. Number two, the 500 watt motor at the back, terrific. 13 amp hour battery, plenty of room, plenty of battery to get around town. The actual throttle, I love having these twist throttles. Full color display, love that. 7-speed derailleur, allows me to get up and down the hills a little bit more easily. And of course, the light at the back. I love the fact that it was a wired in light. On a budget e-bike like this, I think that's astonishing. So it is a really big e-bike. That's a plus and a minus. So for some people, it's gonna be a bit of a minus. For some people like me, I'm a big guy. I thought it was a plus. 100% big guy approved. Big guy approved.